Things to look out for in this video. One, we went out looking for Bishop Ufoma and his church. Guess what we found on him? Secondly, the day he came to preach in our Apostle Dr. Kasichuku's church, what he did that made them to use their vehicle to run after him, to chase after him, and pursued him until they got him. And finally, the man who claimed to know Bishop Ufoma very, very well speaks in this video. Thank you and God bless you. Don't go away. Stay tuned. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are watching me. God bless you today, tomorrow, and always. This is quickly an update to the Bishop Ufoma, the alleged ritualist bishop, the one that confessed how he had killed about 7 persons and had worked for Mercyland, Prophet Jeremiah Omoto. If you have followed this video and you have actually watched appreciably the videos that I've done in the past, you would know my stand on this issue. And like I said that I was going to follow it till the end, I just want to give you this update because I found out something new from the previous video that I did. The man gave us his address, though I missed that in the first video that I did until I found a more complete video where he gave the name of his church and the address where the two branches, the branch and the headquarters, as he claimed. And so we went out looking for it, and then I'm going to show you what I discovered. God bless you. Don't forget to share the link to this video and like the video. Please put down your comment in the comment section as you watch. Thank you very, very much. You are welcome to the End Time Truth Television, the channel for the lovers of truth, for the truth of the end time. So if you are a lover of truth, give us a subscription and God bless you. Shalom. So before I play you the or before I show you what we found out, I actually sent my brother who lives in that city, Warri, to go looking for the church where the man said the church was. The first place he went to, Abraka, near the campus where he said his branch was located. Nobody in that community seemed to know anything about the church. Nobody gave any account of anything like that. And so we will take it that that church is not there. If it was there in the past, but nobody seemed to know anything about the church, either in the past or in the present. So we take that out of it. But then after that, from there, we went to where he said, he mentioned the campus, near campus, and then Ororokwe Bank Street. So the one that he talked about in the Ororokwe Bank Street happened to be his headquarters, according to him in that video. And so here are the findings.
This is just this is the church, which is the Elevation Christian Ministry. I just asked again now. The girl told me the church is no more. That I was there before, but it's no more. I should go behind the say after the school, and this is the school. This is the school premises. So the church is no more. This is another man's community, so I'll mind the way I video. I just come to somebody else's community and make a video like that. And again, I know about this place very well. I don't take rubbish from anybody. So that is why I have to be fast and careful also. Let me see if I can put anybody to tell me something. There's a girl that directed me to the place. Let me still ask her if I can get any information. I don't know. I beg, sorry, baby girl. Sorry. That church, where they come out here? This elevation ministry. They confess publicly for street here. I mean, because at the same waka, they waka. Almost the same waka. So I'm talking to you now from Lagos. And they send me come to confirm this church. So now for as the confession now, I see am for video online. I be to confess openly for this place. Uh, uh, okay, dig something for the altar and the church. Okay, now here now you take confess go. Okay, okay. No wahala, thank you very much. Because the real truth is say, now from Lagos they send me come. You say confession today online. If you go social media. Yes, now this one now, God don't forgive, I don't be a true man of God. So you can't come openly for church. Take confess, you understand? You confess which police, you can't even confess, call names. Call only one pastor come mistakenly mention a name, which is a Mercyland pastor, which is Sean and me stop him. Yes. So now God, I thank you very much because that now God we still thank God and
So from the video you have just watched or listened to, it is clear, quite clear that Ufoma has had a church there, even though that the structure is still there, but the church is no longer there. And from what we can gather, the church has stopped working or been in existence for a very long time. Even if you were not told, looking at the dilapidated nature of the structure, you would find out that it is not something that probably worked a month ago or maybe even a year ago. It has been deserted for a very long time. Now, what I found out and what I think happened, arising from the testimonies of people who said they knew Ufoma, and also if we should match it with what that young lady said in the video, even though that I have some kind of question about that, because she said that there was some times ago that police came with Ufoma and they dug up something, his pulpit, and then outside of the church, and something that was like human head. So my question has been, if a human head was found in his church, why is he still, walking the street, a free man? Or was it just that they found out something that was like human head and then allowed him to walk scot-free? Now, because I remember that, at least as recent as 2019 was when he bade Apostle John Mark happy birthday on his Facebook wall, and we just ended 2021, and here in 2022 he came up with this confession. So there is still some sketchy information about him.
Person just still call again. Hello.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening, oh.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to Penet TV.
All right, sir. This is Prince Julius, sir.
Oh, you be pastor?
Yes, sir.
You wish where you for the call, now worry?
No, I'm calling from Edo State now.
Okay. How you see the matter? You get 1 minute to chook mat put. Now arrange you have been a fake.
The something is, I don't really know whether it's RG or not RG, but the truth remains because I have been following your videos. But just that I have been following from afar. Sometimes when someone attack, I always attack the person back. So the something is, I don't know about the arrangement or not the arrangement, but the truth is, I know Ufoma very, very well. Me in person have had so much dealings with him.
You don't mean it?
Ufoma very well to a point that Ufoma can accept what he didn't do just because of money.
Sipa.
Because Ufoma, if you can reach Ufoma, ask Ufoma of Pastor Prince Julius, he will tell you, I know him very well down to his house in Wari.
Who get you former number? May send and give me the one they send. Give me no they go. I bet share this video. Make commissioner see.
Yes, I know him too well to a point that I know all the girls that he have dated. Ufoma is, I don't know. I'm not the one to judge.
You mean the?
He's not. To me, I don't think he's a pastor because.
No, na bishop, na bishop. Bishop, na bishop.
No. I
Okay.
All of that.
Okay.
We were together for a very long time before I decided to leave him. At the point I was following him, thinking that he actually knew what he's doing. It was when I discovered that he was leading me far from where I should be. That was why I left him.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, I really appreciate what you are doing now.
Thank you.
Also, that thing is possible that he was actually paid, because I know he can accept what he didn't do because of money. Once money is involved, Ufoma is game.
Okay, thank you. My people,
But meanwhile, Apostle Cassie has just informed us that Apostle John Mark was invited by the police in Abuja in respect to the recent confession of Ufoma in his church, probably to come and answer some questions or even to provide Bishop Prince Ufoma.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have seen it. Now, if you are watching her, share it. Now, earlier today, the bishop, let me try and get the name. The bishop was arrested in senior pastor John Mark was invited to Abuja today. As we speak right now, he's still with the Nigerian police. I think investigation is going on. I think what we are begging for is for justice to be served. We want to know the truth. Man of God, that Bishop Ufoma Matana RNG. Can you say Bishop Ufoma Matana RNG?
So from this, I'll take you to what Apostle Cassie said also that Ufoma did in his church. But before then, I just want to put on this that, yeah, I probably was wrong somehow in the first video that I did that he wasn't having a church. Now it has been proven that he has a church. He has a church. But it was said that the membership of that church put together, everything put together, were not up to 50 members. It wasn't having up to 50 members, both children and adults put together. And like we heard him say in the video that it was the struggle for him to make members that pushed him to join the prophetic white court, as he claimed. Now, it is possible that there might be elements of truth in some of the things that he has said, but I still have my doubt over the things he said. Now, I'm going to wrap up this video after you have listened to Apostle Dr. Cassie Shuku.
Because something is happening. Now, yesterday, a man of God, actually anybody that is a pastor in Nigeria that does not know Ufoma is a liar. Ufoma has preached for me. Yes, he don't preach for me before. People who knew he has preached for me knew what happened. He even carry money wrong. I go block her for road. He collect my member money. He collect handset. Now say my shop. Then they collect handset. You see, collect money, you run. Now block her for third junction. Now block her for third junction. We feel realize the phone, but the money, he press and leave me. So everybody has been a victim of Ufoma. And some of you watch. There was a time I did a video about him, like what he did in my church. You know, now that time I start to fight all these things. And say, Casey, you do the cast pastor, you do they do this, you do they do that. I'm just trying to see I can control myself and bring the story so that people can understand. Okay, let me be a gentleman for once. Benin spirit to enter inside. Okay, let me be a gentleman. If you're watching, please share this video. Now,
well, so from all this that we have seen and you have watched, one thing is evidently clear. Number one loophole that I found in that confession of his was his denial that he never met Apostle John Mark before, and the pretense of that one too, you know, that they didn't know, because if he was being factual or truthful, at least his Ufoma's elder brother, like we all have seen, happens to be a son of Apostle John Mark, and there is no way Ufoma will be a pastor, his elder brother is a pastor, and this man would say he doesn't know, he has not met Apostle John Mark before. And then, okay, let's say that that was a possibility, but then how could you not have met a man? How could you not have known a man? And you wrote all those compelling eulogies about him on the day of his birthday, which the man himself allegedly acknowledged and called you my son. So that made it look very, very suspicious, because if the two of you have not met before, or you don't know each other, you didn't know each other before, you can. How often have you wished me a happy birthday? Because you don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know my date of birth. You know, even sometimes me, I forget my birthday. You know, usually it is banks that reminds me, or maybe some individuals that are still mindful of that wish me happy birthday to remind me, oh, this is your day of birth. You know, so it is unusual for strangers who don't know you to just write such wonderful, things about you and send to you a happy birthday, and then you acknowledge that them as sons and daughters or friends. Now that is one, and so looking at that, I want to believe that maybe Ufoma has engaged himself into some shady deals, had done some very, very serious things, that had become a public knowledge, because the people around that church where he was, could testify that police came with him, some times ago, and they said they found something that they dug. So this probably became a public knowledge to some of the pastors around, and maybe he has gone through that, or even that this spiritual papa has helped him to bring him out of that case. And so bringing him out of the case, he is now seen as a veritable tool that can be used in the hand of whosoever wants to use him to do this kind of dirty job. Forgive me, but I still think that this testimony or confession is stage managed, or was stage managed. How do I know? I know this because there seems to be some people who are being targeted. Now, we missed out something, but I covered it in the last video that I did on this. The man, Apostle John Mark, tactically attacked 3 pastors or prophets within his area. He attacked the man at the DSC runabout. He attacked Mercy Land, that is Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyi. Then there is the other one that he mentioned, the address, which the man came up and was asking Cassie that he would want to play his video, because he was also mentioned.
One day was Sephron. So most of all the prophets that are prophesying, they have all these things.
Yes.
So now they run from here to scatter. One day with Sephron, one day here, one day so place, one day Lagos, one day Abuja, one day. I just wanted your eye to open. If I'm talking, look like I am tying you, or I'm not prophesying. Now they here today, Abi.
Now this one.
So it was a video that was used in order to discredit every other pastor or prophet or apostle within and around that vicinity that seemed to be a threat or a competitor to Apostle John Mark. Forget about that stunt. Hey, oh God, no mention anybody here. Now, when DSC, the man closer to DSC roundabout, when he was mentioned, like I showed you in Google Map, there are 2 churches very close within that vicinity. So he was careful to pinpoint the one that Ufoma was talking about. All right? He was very, and he had to call people's attention to that particular person twice, so that if you missed it first time, you won't miss it the second time. And that, for me, was enough definition, preaching holiness. And once that was said, Even those that hate the man and those that likes the man know that this is the person he is referring to. And so when he gets to Mercyland, hey, I got no call person's name here, but the deed is done already. And I'm sure that many of you know that I am not a fan of the Mercyland man. I don't follow him. I don't believe in him. And there are so many of them also that I don't believe in. But when it comes to saying the truth, we are under obligation to tell the truth just as the truth is. So this is my take on it. There could be some element of truth in what the man said, at least Ufoma, as it has to do with his involvement, the things that he has done in order to get members or to make money, as it has been attested by so many that his actions, when it comes to money, he can do anything for money. He can just do, there is nothing Ufoma cannot do for money. Well, I tried doing this video. I've done it actually, and then somehow there was no audio. So I just have to repeat this. So I would just want you to put down your comment in the comment section and like the video if you truly do. Please do me a favor and share the link to this video. God bless you. Thank you very, very much. If anything arises again, I will be informing you. Meanwhile, remember that the man has been, according to Cassie, was invited by the police in Abuja to come and answer some questions. If anything arises from that, I will be letting you know. Thank you very much. Come your way soon in the next video. Till then, from me to you, shalom.